Hi, Angela Keynes here, and I'm back with the second part of what I started to talk about yesterday, which is being inspired to be a writer. And most of you will know that most people never start to write their book, and of the people who do, a lot of them don't finish. So if you've already written a book or you've started a book and you're well on the way, that's already an amazing achievement. And I think it's really important as writers that we have a clear vision about how we intend to finish our writing and what we intend our message to be. And the point is that feeling inspired and talking about change and reading lots of information about writing doesn't create a written book. So information input is not what creates change, it's action that creates change. And it's feeling it in your heart that you want to apply yourself to this really consistently until you get to the end of the task. And I think we need to answer that voice in our head that's telling us we need to write something down, because the world needs to hear our voice. And Trent Shelton is an inspirational speaker, and he talks about glasses. And he says that when we go to the optician, we don't see clearly, and I can't see myself clearly now. So what the optician does is he gives us lenses that allow us to see clearly. And that's us seeing our vision of being a writer really clearly. But then if we go and seek external validation for that vision, if we hand those glasses to someone who doesn't have the same vision as us, the same need to create, they're going to put them on, they're going to look through them, and they're going to say, well, I can't see that vision. I don't see why you want to be a writer. I can't see why it's important to write a book. So don't hand your vision to people who aren't going to support you. And with the best will in the world, that may not be your family, that may not be your friends, maybe strangers, it may be people online, but be really careful with your vision to write, to make sure that you hold your own vision and that you give yourself permission to do this, to throw yourself in wholeheartedly and make it something important. And that isn't you being selfish, that's you following the vision for the change that you want to see and what you want to contribute to the world. And the minute we commit to something, what tends to happen is we get those saboteur voices inside ourselves saying, oh, I'm a bit scared of this, and it would be easier if I didn't, and who am I to write a book? I don't have a following online, how am I possibly going to get my message across? You'll sometimes get the haters as well who say, oh, you know, that's not a good thing to do. But don't listen to that. Have faith in your vision of creating something to put out into the world. And have belief, because it's true that you are the only one who can write this story and that it has to be you who writes it. So I'm a really big believer in having faith in your vision. So this is partly why I coach, because I really want to encourage people to follow that vision they have to create the book that's in their heart, the message they want to get out into the world, and to actually help to teach not to listen to those saboteurs, but to have faith to follow what's in your heart. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Bye.